This is Fun Across America.
In today's adventure, we are in Mankato, Minnesota, and if you're looking for a place to make you go, wow, you might want to check out the Wow Zone. Pam, thank you so much for having us out to the Wow Zone. I would love to hear a little bit about your backstory and how it came to be.
Well, first, thank you for coming. It's awesome to have you in the building. Yes, the Wow Zone actually came out of a dream. We owned in Mankato a traditional bowling center, closed down the Victory Bowl, and built that dream. Yep. And 2007, that year, was building of the facility. It's a 40,000 square foot facility and from the ground up, so you can do whatever you want to do with it, which is really nice. When you have to put it into a spot, it's a little more creative. Yep. But it works. And just this year, we celebrated 15 years in business.
Awesome.
It is awesome. It is awesome.
How has it evolved from 2008 until now? I'm sure it doesn't look exactly the same as when you first got in there.
Well, what's interesting, I mentioned Victory Bowl. We were going to close Victory Bowl. Well, we didn't close Victory Bowl, so now we have two facilities in Mankato, and we are the bowling hubs of Mankato because we're the only two centers. But what I saw with Victory Bowl staying in business is we needed those extra lanes. So our thought of letting it go, it stayed, and so that's made the interesting journey of 15 years even more interesting because now you not only have the Wow Zone, you still have your Victory Bowl. Yep. And I can look back and remember some of the horrors of trying to get started. You know, you're trying to hire 100-some people in days and trying to figure out who's doing what and getting everything to work. Today, it's fun to see how they've all evolved. Yeah. And it's become the hub in Mankato as a place to go if you're coming in for a sports event, something to do when you're not playing your sport, whatever that is. Great event place for meeting space. We do work with a lot of nonprofits, whether it be the Lions, Rotary, Kiwanis, you name it, Optimus. Yeah. They all meet at the Wow Zone because we want to be there to support our community. And I would say that's probably the one thing from the beginning that we've always wanted to do is be a good community partner. We're lucky to be there and have that because really it's the community that's kept us going. Bowling is the heartbeat of Wow Zone. What else do you guys have available at your facility? So we do have 24 lanes of bowling, as you mentioned. 16 what I would call regular lanes, 8 in a VIP space, can be used more for parties, corporates, birthday parties, whatever. But we also have a 2-level laser tag arena. We have a new 9-hole blacklight mini golf.
After rolling a few strikes and maybe a few gutter balls, I was starting to work up an appetite. I caught up with some of the Wow Zone family to see what was on the menu. What would you recommend to me as a first-time patron here as far as what should I try?
Okay, well it depends, right? If you're a pizza guy, I recommend the dill pickle.
Really? I am a pizza guy.
Yes, the dill pickle is phenomenal. Cool. You wouldn't think it was overly powerful, but it's light and it has just that nice vinegary taste.
Turns out that delicious food was just part of the Wow Zone experience.
We've been fortunate along the way to have good chefs because you do need that in a kitchen. Yeah. And we put emphasis on our food because people do not expect to come to the Wow Zone and get the kind of food we give them, like Fridays and Saturdays prime rib, or they just expect bar food. It's not bar food.
It sounds like you've been in the bowling world for quite a while. What prompted that? How did you get into the bowling space, not even just Wow Zone initially?
Mankato is a bowling community. We have some very serious bowlers, and then we have some very fun bowlers that just do it for the social. Yep. And so we have leagues that are full, whether it be the competitive league or the fun leagues. It's a lifetime sport. Yep. I mean, we've lost some of our bowlers that are in their 90s, and they bowled up until the end.
But being able to go back to those places and relive your childhood is what it's all about, too.
It is, absolutely. Because really the kid in us is still there. Yeah. And we need to keep finding that kid that brings people together. You know, we're all so busy in life. We might be on our social media more than we should, whatever. Yep. When you come to play, you're playing together, whether it's with friends, family. coworkers, whatever. When people leave, they just say, this was the best place to bring us all together.
Yeah.
And when I hear that, it just makes my heart swell. It's awesome.
So I think we officially had fun at the Wow Zone today. Unfortunately, I did not get enough tickets to take home the jumbo chair, but fortunately, we did have that deep fried Oreo and plenty of other amazing things. I'll have to come back another time to get those tickets for the chair. See you at the next place.
And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you can catch every single one of our episodes and hit the bell just so you don't miss it. Thanks.